And a very, very good afternoon to each and every one of you. How are you all doing here on this lovely Sunday? Welcome into Snowy doing the sneeze because of Raichu. Welcome into Gemma, to Tom Fanto, to the lovely Kim's Mad World, to Flight Vendetta, to Deadpool, to Sora Donald Goofy, to Sombrero Pharaoh, to Benjamin Glatt, and to anybody who I might have missed like Gemma Barnes. We've got so many people. Welcome in Royal K-Man as well. How is everybody doing? It's a very rare Sunday stream, isn't it? I don't really do the weekends, but I had a video all ready to go. I reviewed the footage, and goodness me, I played so badly that I thought I cannot release this. So Tangler will be coming when I've recovered from that. But in the meantime, we are going to go straight into this Raichu redo, and we're doing Raichu from the start. That Pikachu run was terrible when we started as a Pichu. Welcome in, Jamie. Thank you for popping in. Raichu is a cutie. I'm not a big fan of Pikachu myself, though. I've never played Yellow, but I've seen just how much of a pain it is. And you had your wisdom teeth removed last Wednesday, Sora. I really hope it's not too painful for you. That sounds really nasty. And thank you, Nightbot. Somebody please remind me at the end of stream to get rid of Nightbot pestering you all to throw money at me. And welcome into Bendy the Dancing Demon and Jeffrey as well. So we're starting fully evolved for this stream, hence the red thumbnail. And I have a fly around the microphone. I really hope that's not being picked up. It's fly season here in the United Kingdom, and really, really bad fly season at that. So we have the Pokémon ready. We've gone for Hidden Power Ice this time on Raichu. 22 HP at level 5, holding the berry with our 4 and only 4 level up moves. Thunder Shock, Tail Whip, Quick Attack and Thunderbolt. We've got 15 in attack, 11 in defense, 15 in special attack, 14 in special defense, and a whopping 16 in speed. Oh, fly season has been really bad. Really bad this year. I think we're going to get the run underway. Welcome in, Chad Northern. How are you today? Thank you for your very kind words. And our first encounter is a Pidgey. Poor Pidgey. We're going to Thunder Shock it. And it goes down. It goes away. Something tells me the beginning of this run is going to be an awful lot smoother than the beginning of the last run. So I've used the same ROM as I did with the Pichu run. Oh, we are having the opposite of a heat wave here. We are very, very chilly here in my parts of the United Kingdom. Let's get these moves in a more sensible order. Let's move. That's a less sensible order. Thunderbolt up top. And swap those two. There we go. That's more intuitive. Thunderbolt at the very start will absolutely help. Let's get the antidotes. I'm not even going to bother trying to level up here. I'm going to go straight for the potion. Straight for the Poison Cure Berry. The PlayStation Network Cure Berry. And we'll have a little chat with Professor Elm. Not Professor Elm. Mr. Pokemon and Professor Oak. What on earth am I on about? Thunderbolts at the start will absolutely help, especially because it's one of those very strong moves with still quite high PP. Welcome, Master K. I hope you're having a great day. And we're going to beat up a Caterpie just because we can. Another Caterpie. Beat it up. Welcome in, Delano A. Knox. How are you on this evening, I'm assuming, for you, seeing as you said good evening? Yes, the PlayStation Network Cure Berry is because of the Activision Blizzard status. We're going to quick attack this thing because... Actually, no, we're not quick attacking. We're going to Thunderbolt. We paralyze. It tackles us. It barely tickles us. Yep, Hidden Power Ice for this one. It's the first time in a very long time I've got an encounter doing this route. And let's name the rival triple question mark as we always do. Not A. 3 question marks instead. Have a chat to Mr. Professor Elm. And let's make our way towards Violet City. We're going to skip Sprout Tower because the Bellsprout resists our electric type moves. And of course, Falkner has the weakness to electric type moves. So it makes sense to do Sprout Tower much later on. I love playing Pokemon in the morning as well. I didn't get to play any games at all on my break. The main reason for my break was my thumb was really, really painful. I'd overdone it a little bit, and then I was doing some DIY around the house, putting up some shelves, and my thumb just locked shut. And it took about 3 hours for it to open up again, and then I was in agony for a very long time. Pikachu in Let's Go is very OP. My good friend Kim's Mad World is doing a Pikachu only run in Let's Go at the moment, not Let's Go, that's something completely different. So yeah, my thumb is very much recovered now, but I've got to take it easy. I'm doing my recordings in bulk at the moment to try and save my thumb, so I did the Nidos. Oh, was it yesterday or was it the day before that I recorded them? I know I recorded them, and they did very, very well. I'm not going to give the times away, but I am very excited to show you those two runs. Nido King and Nido Queen both can be incredibly proud of their results. However, Raichu cannot be incredibly proud of all these encounters we're getting. Early morning brain farts are the best types of brain farts. Because early morning, you've got an excuse. You're still waking up. I don't have that excuse if I have any brain farts on stream today. Make sure we don't get them on saving money. Although I am considering doing a test run to see just how early we can get a Moonstone. Because that could introduce some very strange and weird strategies for some of the Moonstone Evo Pokemon. Because something like Nidorina, if you can evolve it before level 23, you can get Body Slam. And Body Slam is just a great, strong, normal type move to have. And we're going to remember to get the Bitter Berry. But I hope everybody's having a lovely weekend. Saturday just flew by for me. It feels like Saturday still today, but unfortunately that's not the way it is. It all depends on how much money you save and how many battles you do. But if we can get that Moonstone before Morty, that would be fantastic. I am very good, thank you, Dante. How are you on this Sunday? Let's Go does have a lot of fun broken stuff. I like that the rare candies spawn infinitely every single day in Let's Go. I'm glad you made Alive too. I really like Let's Go. I think it gets a lot of hate for not really any good reason. 5-10 for Falkner. Mud Slap, which we can learn. That does actually surprise me. It shouldn't, but it does. Welcome in, Jamar. How are you today? I like the battle system, but I do like the catch system as well. I think catch combos were a really good way to mix up the formula for a single game. Oh god, the job centre tomorrow. I hope it goes well for you, Gemma. Let's Go is a lot of fun. And I think if you're into shiny hunting, it's one of the best games to shiny hunt on. Apart from the Rivals Chikorita, I don't think we've been struggling for one-shots on any of these Pokemon so far. I would love... Oh god, why am I speaking to Liz? I would love Gen 1 and Gen 2 true remakes on Switch. That would make my decade. I would play the ever-loving hell out of them. We might as well take on the Water Trainers here. It absolutely would rock. Because we'll get a cheeky bit of stat experience, and we'll also get a lot of one-hit KOs and make ourselves feel better about this line. Because we can take on the Goldeen as well. Oh yes, riding on Snorlax is very fun in Let's Go. I never got into the Mystery Dungeon series, but I've heard they're very good. Ooh, nasty bit of slowdown there for that Rattata encounter. I don't think they're ever going to do a game with every region. I think it would be nice if they did, but realistically I can't see it happening, unfortunately. The gym leader teams in Let's Go were really good, and having the... Oh, what's her name? Mina show up at Vermilion City was a really nice touch. A game with every Pokemon? Maybe one day. We can learn Swift, but I'm going to forgo going for it. Glad we got past him first time. In fact, let's not forgo going Swift. We can beat up a Slowpoke. Also, battling was good in Scarlet and Violet. I've gone a little bit off Scarlet and Violet recently, though. I like having the extra options in Fire Red and Leaf Green by having the Sevi Islands plot. It might not be the best plot, but it's some nice extra content. I think that's what was sorely missing from BDSP. Kind of felt like Legends Arceus is what they wanted to add for BDSP. Having Thunderbolt this early is very, very overpowered. Let's get the second PlayStation Network Cure Berry, because of course you can get 2 ways to heal poison as held items before you get to Bugsy. And let's do a little bit of shopping, shall we? Let's get 5 Super Potions and spend the rest of our money on repels. Let's get 9, because that's the number it's settled on. Move please, old man. Let's do the heal. Oh, I love X and Y's entire soundtrack. The power plant for me is one of the best pieces of music Pokemon has ever done. And now it is time to catch the HM Friends. We're going to pause that timer. And if you want to join the HM Friends, there is a link down in the description. Or if you're subscribed on mobile, you can join the HM Friends. We're going to be doing the teams again in the next few videos. Going to get everything got to reset up. And if you like Psyduck, celebrate, because Psyduck is first off the block. We're going with it. The first one showing up today. Words are hard on this Sunday. Or if you're lucky, somebody will gift you a membership, but please do remember to never expect memberships or anything off anybody. I certainly don't expect people to join the HM Friends, but I am very grateful to anyone who does. Now, can we please catch Psyduck? Am I using the fake Great Ball? Did Lance give me some fake Great Balls dotted about? Goodness me, this is why we pause the timer. I've not seen RNG this bad in a very long time. There we go. Welcome in, Paul Anthony. I hope you're doing well. That Psyduck did not want to get caught, did it? The not-so-great ball. You're absolutely right there. Now we've got to try and get a Paris. And the reason we pause the timer, of course, for the HM Friends is to eliminate the RNG element of catching. Oh, the controls in BDSP are horrific. The fact that you can go in between tiles and have double the grass encounters is so annoying. Oh, chronic headaches on Psyduck. Not fun, is it? We've had 3 Psyduck and no Paris. It helps if you're in the forest, doesn't it? That's an Oddish. We don't need an Oddish, unfortunately. We get Paris so that we can teach Dig, because Dig is just so handy as a field move. How do I feel about Golduck? I quite like it. Golduck's one I'm very interested in running. I'm debating with myself whether to save Golduck as the last HM Friend run we do, or if we do Paris as last. I did, before being a content creator, take Paris up to the league, and then we just got incinerated there. So it's back to the drawing board for that one for me. And we are very much approaching our first year together here on the channel. August the 15th was my first upload, so I'm going to try and do something special for then. I can't believe it's been a year already. Can we please find a Paris? I'm struggling to think of other things to say. I need game content to come back. How about that airline food? It's bad, isn't it? There we go. Start talking about the airline food and the Paris shows its face. Just stay in the ball, please. So I can set the catch rate to 0 for all of these. Wouldn't surprise me if someone's been in my ROM. How about that Paris? It's not staying in the ball. It is holding a big mushroom, I can tell you that. I've got that on my screen. I never played the SpongeBob games. Terrible RNG luck today. Goodness me. Are we going to have words, Paris? No, we're not. I'm just going to take this mushroom off the Paris. And let's unpause the timer and get out of there and never talk about the Ilex Forest catching session again. That was so slow. And that is absolutely the reason why we pause the timer. Good morning, D1. How are you today? And we end up with an encounter in here. We're going to Thundershock this Zubat. Yes, it is the Fisherman by Mahogany with the Waterstone. Grocery shopping, that sounds like a good plan for a Sunday afternoon. I suppose it's Sunday morning for you, isn't it? Grab that Super Potion. (9:15 AM). I've actually been getting up at around 9 o'clock in the morning recently. Very early for me. Let's move on. I reckon we could get a very good time. We're going to do early Hidden Power just to get some coverage. Gen 1 did have a Surfing Pikachu, I think, through Stadium. You get up between 4:30 and 6:30 in the mornings, Gemma. I don't think I've ever been awake at 6:30, willingly. Raichu is going very well, thank you, Katie. Very, very well, in fact. This is only the second Pokemon we've not one-hit KO'd. I'd listen to completely different music, so I wouldn't be able to tell you what music's going on in the background, unfortunately. One hit on the Metapod. Level 18. Quick Attack does a tiny bit of damage, and we're through Bugsy. 11:26 on the timer. Slowpoke well has the Rain Dance TM and the King's Rock, so we'll be going back there later on. And Nimbasa City is what's playing. Thank you, Deadpool. There's only so much Pokemon music you can listen to before it starts to get on your nerves. We got the paralysis off. And poor Zubat, let's Thundershock it into next week, shall we? Move these repels up to the top spot. And let's retrieve a Farfetch'd. Thunderbolt, the answer to everything except a ground type. But we'll have Hidden Power Ground, Hidden Power Ice for that. It depends if we hold the Light Ball for the Raw Pikachu run. We definitely have higher defensive capability, though. And we are going to teach Cut to our Paras. And we are also going to do nothing else apart from stick a Repel on. Yes, the Light Ball will do wonders for Pikachu. I think Alolan Raichu should have been able to learn Surf myself. We can learn Headbutt. We're going to get rid of Tail Whip, I think. Pikachu with a Light Ball, that's definitely something I've got planned. Absolutely 100%. I'm looking forward to that one. It's going to be another stream just like this one. I'm also likely streaming tomorrow. Not sure what I'm doing yet, but we are probably going to have a stream. I don't know who Gorochu is, unfortunately. Oh, goodness me. Wasn't expecting to bump into this person with a Schnabbabubble. We'll Thunderbolt it away and it goes away. Oh, great. Didn't mean to bump into Picnic or Gina either. We don't need a Leaf Stone on this run. So we'll just Headbutt her Hoppip. We'll Headbutt her Hoppip. I will also Headbutt her Bulbasaur. Oh, it actually survived. Let's grab that Super Potion. Take on Specsavers because he's got huge vision. And then we'll grab our Abra. Grab her the Abra is what we shall do. That's a Drowsy. We don't want a Drowsy. And we're going to pause the timer once more because this is all RNG based. Nope, that is bad. Undo the state. Oh no. Slight issue, folks. We're going to have to pause the timer. Because I've accidentally messed up quite spectacularly here. I pressed the wrong button and we've been sent back in time. In fact, please do bear with me with this. This is quite a silly thing I've done here. I'm hoping I've got enough rewind buffer for this. Because we should just be able to go back in time this way. So we're moonwalking a little bit at the moment. There we go. Back on track. Thank goodness for rewind. Save the state correctly here, and let's try and find the Abra. And don't you just love a bit of moonwalking on a Sunday? We're not going to resume the timer until we found the Abra, Wolfenstein. Because, yet again, we've got RNG-based encounters. There we go, we've got the Abra. As soon as this is caught, the timer will start going. Time-travelling trainer. We're just imitating Celebi around the Ilex forest. That's what we're doing. At least that's the excuse I'm running with, at the very least. Let's grab the bike so that we can move quickly. Yes, Pokemon Legends Abra. And off we go on the bike. Yep, the very standard Ilex Forest experience there. Now that we've got Kenya, we can take the mail off Kenya, swap Kenya with Paris, swap Abra with Psyduck, and let's try and not get caught by Kim. But we got caught by Kim. We always get caught by Kim. You've got a Diglett with Magnitude, haven't you? Headbutt the next Diglett. Kim and her roaring Vulpix. Really should keep it quiet, shouldn't she? Welcome in, Umbreon. I hope you're having a great Sunday. Don't need the Quick Claw today because we are very, very nippy with base 100 speed. Instead, we're going to get Dig, and we're going to teach that along with Sweet Scent to our Paris. So, Paris, you can now learn to Dig, and you're going to smell good as well doing it. I really hope we get another Legends game. I loved Legends Arceus. Gen 2's Abra does have big legs, doesn't it? Level 21 as we say hello to the Kadabra. Let's get on the bike for all of 2 steps. Now don't try and dig, you teleport instead, Squidge. There we go. Got it right today for once. Into the gym we go. Just the one mandatory trainer here. We've got to face a Schnabble. And Snubble says goodbye, and we carry on past Carrie. Rumours are always fun with Pokemon games. Don't slap me twice, Clefairy. Poor, poor Miltank. Playing badge in 16 minutes and 39 seconds. Let's chat to the eavesdropping sister. Didn't get caught by spinners on Spinner Hell. Clips the grass but not punished for once. And let's annoy the tree. Oh, Whitney is a nightmare. Everyone seems to think it's the Miltank that's the problem, but it's that metronoming Clefairy. Oh, go on. We'll take you on, mate. Get the ether there. Dip into the Pokemon Center. Have a little chat with Bill, and then we'll backtrack on ourselves to get the magnet. We can do this so that we don't have to do the loop through the grass again. So if we go here and speak to Sunny of Sunday, if he doesn't stop moving, and open the bag, give the magnet in place of the berry, and then if we teleport, we'll be back in Ecruteak. Take on the Komodo girls while we're here. There's a Starmie run coming up in the not-too-distant future, and goodness me. The amount of rubbish that Starmie threw at us. They give you headbutts before Whitney to try and break up the rollouts. Pokemon's always done this thing where they give you the moves that you need just before the gyms. They do also give you dig. You don't get the Protect TM until Kanto in the Celadon Mart. Yes, that is true. You get the Machop as well. Oh, Hydro Pump on your Koalava's mean of her. Easily done. Nobody's expected to know the exact tables of every single Pokemon in every single game. Take on the Nido Trainer here. He's some valuable stat experience. And also a teaser for a couple of upcoming videos. I am really looking forward to those Nido videos. They're going to be so fun. Whenever I do Whitney with a Totodile, I generally try and gamble on having Rage on my learn set and getting slapped 5 times by the Clefairy. That's always works best for me. Welcome in, Black Escanor. How are you today? Rage is very good early game. I love Totodile. A lot of people do prefer Arceus over Scarlet and Violet. Can totally see why as well. Totodile is very cool. I'm very much looking forward to starting the Little Cup series, where we take unevolved Pokemon round the regions. And we are absolutely going to be taking Totodile as one of the first. Oh, Sora Donald Goofy, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. What kind of Pokemon would I make if I could? Probably something for... I want to see Snorlax get a branched evolution. I want to see like a really skinny tall bear that's not Ursaring. Yeah, I want to see more bear Pokemon. Hello, Bike Shop. Thank you. Oh no, it's a Wooper. We're going to have to headbutt it away instead of using electric. Yeah, the more bears the better, really. Bears are some of my favourite animals. Oh, an ostrich that's part fighting type. That'd be interesting. We got paralysed by her. Why did I use a full restore? Never mind, let's carry on. Skinny Snorlax would be nightmare fuel. Decent snake Pokemon is a very good idea. Panda Pokemon would be fantastic. Pokemon that I think should get a new typing. A lot of them, actually. And now that I'm thinking about it, not a single one of them is coming to my head. Flamigo does exist, good old Howlucha. It's budget Hawlucha to me. Which I know is going to be controversial for some of you. But yeah, Flamigo's just budget Hawlucha. Get myself comfy and headbutt a Pikachu into next week. Flamigo is budget Hawlucha. I'm glad you agree, Snowy. It's a fact. We said it. It's got to be a fact. That's how facts work. I just love Hawlucha because it was one of my first full-on shinies in Gen 6. I think Ghost Bug would be very good for Parasect. That is very true. If it's on the web, it's absolutely true. That's how facts work. Horlucha was the meta for the speedrun in both X and Y and Sun and Moon when I followed speedrunning. Welcome in, Necromancy. How are you today? I love the purple Horlucha. I think Horlucha is one of the best regional birds they've ever done. Oh, Victini's very cute. Oh, for goodness sake. The amount of times places mess up orders. I appreciate they're busy, but still, take a second to double check. Rayquaza Shiny is fantastic. You know what, let's take on this Sailor because he's got stuff weak to water, weak to electric. And by stuff, I mean a single Poliwhirl. Welcome in, Ryan Weller. Never apologise for being late. I'm just glad you could make it. Speak to the Jasmine Scam Artist. Grab the rare candy. Dig ourselves out of here. While we're in the menu, we're going to remember to teach Surf and Strength to our Psyduck. And then we'll use Abra to teleport away. I love a lot of the regional birds. Full odds Hoppip. What game was it in? Hoppip is a Pokemon I'm not particularly fond of, I've got to be honest. But it's not the worst now. Oh, and Pheasant's not great, is it? Although it is cute. I do like pigeons. I feel like we've been really, really mean to pigeons over the years. Oh, don't poison me. Ooh, a full-on Scraggy. Gonna do a little bit of menuing. We'll use the antidote to make sure that we don't get the horrible flashing on screen. I can't stand Corviknight. I don't know what it is about it. I just really don't like it. That entire line can get in the bin, as far as I'm concerned. Yes, Noctowl is very good with its bulk, but it doesn't have much else going for it, unfortunately. I love Tinkerton. I love its giant hammer. It makes me happy. Oh, goodness me. It's been a very long time since I've fallen off there. Big Blast is a brilliant move. Dekidui is Noctowl's cooler older brother. Oh, cooler brother, yes. I totally get what you mean there, Ryan. About Corviknight. Favourite pseudo-legendary? Ooh. Oh, good question. Feels a bit cliche to say Metagross, but Metagross is really good. We're going to equip the Mint Berry just to be safe. One-shot city so far. Ooh. That sounds really interesting, Snowy. Yes, Metagross was the first pseudo-legendary without the 4x weakness. Not a big fan of Tyranitar, I've got to be honest. I think that 4x weakness to fighting is just a little much. I found the pre-evo to Tinkerton by some ruins. Oh, we got caught by Kaylee for the first time in a very long time. Fortunately for her, she's got a Goldeen, a Susan, and probably another Goldeen. XD is such a brilliant game that I cannot wait to play properly. I've got my GameCube hooked up to my capture card, but it's not plugged in at the moment because I'm out of socket space. Happy Sunday, Peach. How are you today? I played through Colosseum and loved it, but I never got into XD. Absolute scam artist, Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan, more like Hitmon-scam. 8:30 AM is sleeping in for you. That's called a very early morning for me. And apologies if you heard my stomach growling through the mic there. I'm a little bit hungrier than I thought I was. Do your movement correctly, Squidge. It's not rocket surgery. I think everybody should play XD at some point. Oh, Baxcalibur didn't even make it onto my final team. I tried one, and I wasn't a fan. I'll eat after stream. I've got to cook. And cooking is effort, when I could be having fun with you lovely people on stream instead. Oh, you didn't reskin Hyper Beam for Gigaton Hammer. Excellent. Right, it's at this point we are going to teach some more movage. We're going to say goodbye to Thunder Shock, because honestly, it's awful. And we're going to get Hidden Power Ice there. And we're going to teach Fly to good old Kenya. Switch Kenya and Abra around, go back to the Lake of Raj. And we're going to speak to Gyarados. We have Uber Eats and Just Eat as our main ones. So we have Uber Eats and Just Eat as our food delivery services. There's also Deliveroo, but they're not around me. I live in the middle of nowhere. We only got Uber Eats at the start of the pandemic. I think it's safe to say at this point, if we come across a flying type, it has zero hope. I really wish I could get fries in today, but I'm in the part of the month where I have to budget hard. Got fries at home. I have a Gligar run recorded, actually. And it's bad. Oh, hush, mate. There we go. We're going to swap the berry back with a magnet before I forget. Gligar got done such a dirty by Game Freak. Remember to speak to her afterwards. I like Falconer. Falconer's a decent gym leader. That is true about Gligar. You can at least get it before the post-game. Welcome in, Pokemon Gold 93. How are you today? I don't see why people have such an issue with the level curve in Crystal, because if you play it in the order that they suggest you do, which is going up to the Lake of Rage as soon as you get Surf, the level curve isn't actually that bad. And it's also the perfect level curve for challenge running. Quicker to dig out here. Fat, sleepy, and hungry. Sounds like me. Yes, Azalea is a rough spot. If they'd have given you access to the Ilex Forest pre-Rival 2 and not blocking you off again, it would be so much better. Because you're stuck with Slowpoke Well or Union Cave, really. I feel bad taking them down too. Unfortunately, you don't get Chansey until the post-game in this game. And let's dig ourselves out of here. There's the kaboom! The earth-shattering kaboom! Yes, it is 1%. I hope work's going well for you, E-Starstruck. Hope you're feeling a little bit better as well. What on earth was that movement, Squidge? Take on a Jinx for our sins. Headbutt it away. Goodbye, Jinx. Let's try that again. There we go. Chansey's only 1% though. That's a very difficult encounter to get. Oh no! What a scam! And a crit! You absolute scam artist, Price. And again! Goodbye, Dugong. Double the freeze, double the fun. We are leaving Price and never coming back. Absolute meanie beanie. He has been taking Secret Potion from Jasmine, you're not wrong. I'm going to beat up some low-level Bellsprouts in revenge. Don't need to do Sprout Tower now, I just want to. It's cathartic. The price absolutely wasn't right, you're not wrong there, Luca. I hope shopping went well. Welcome in, Ken Goodspeed. How are you on this? I'm going to assume morning. Headbutt the Bellsprouts. I didn't teach Mud Slap to begin with. So we do still have the Mud Slap TM. Let's teach Flash before I forget in the post-game. Almost taught that to Raichu then, that would have been bad. Please don't backseat. There we go, that's what we want to do. You were Skullcracker, but now you've changed. Welcome back. No, that's not a repel, that's a Flash HM. Let's go to Goldenrod City to take the heal. You're doing a hardcore Nuzlocke of Gold. How is that going for you? Take advantage of that teleport. Go up to floor number 5 to get our return TM. Unfortunately, we can't learn anything like Fire Punch, so we're just going to have to leave there now. I read that as come home with tea bags, and I was thinking, well, how oddly specific, Luke, that you always just pick up tea bags. I do have a Discord server, Yawn. You can find it with a link that I'm sure a lovely mod will put in at some point. Let's give the secret potion. Welcome in, Cole Perry. How are you today? Happy Sunday to you as well. And you aren't 51 minutes late. The stream was just 51 minutes early. Please don't put your Discord username in the chat. You don't want to dox yourself. I don't think we have a command for the Discord link, unfortunately, but if somebody wants to set up like an invite, thank you, Kim, you legend. And we get a phone call from Professor Elm telling us that shenanigans are going on at the radio tower. But we have hit our 7 badge point, and we normally take a very, very quick break here. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause the timer, I'm going to stretch, have a little drink, and I'll be back in just a couple of moments. And we are back. I pressed the wrong buttons in the wrong order there and you heard a microphone pop, so apologies about that. Let's get on with it. Just needed a quick break to wet my whistle, stretch my legs, and we're going to read that sign. We're going to eradicate the Raticate. I'm going to eradicate the next Raticate as well. We play Bedrock with my friends. Don't need to apologise at all, bud. Easily done. Welcome to the Discord server. Favourite Pikachu clone got to be either Dedenne or Pachirisu. Pair of them are so adorable. I've got Java, I just don't have a server for it at the moment. Oh no, Musgrog, that's terrible. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Now, because of the lovely Snowy, I've remembered that I think it's Muck and Grimer that are the weaker physically. I don't have much time for video games these days. I say that as I'm playing one, so I just look like a liar. But I'm such a Lance. No, I don't have time for video games outside of Pokémon Crystal. I don't want to talk about that kind of topic on a family-friendly channel. Oh no, the storm that's approaching. I hope it's not bad for you. Yes, keep it clean for the screen. However, if you follow me on Twitch, that's where all the nonsense comes out. I F and Jeff all over the place on Twitch. Twitch.tv/TrainerSquidgy. Please don't bring up that topic again. We're going to have to time you out if you carry on. Oh dear, I've come in with no PP. Emolga is such a little pest to go up against. I'm assuming, Deadpool, you're not saying that about Emolga. Because that would just be mean, and I don't think you're mean, Deadpool. I think you're lovely. Emolga was such a pest in Gen 5, wasn't it? Volt switching all over the place. I've not played Gen 5 in a very long time, and I've got the urge to do it now that I've said it. She did like spamming Volt Switch. I think a mod got rid of the comments. Thank you, mod, if you did. That's the thing I love about our community. We're all so kind to each other. It's something I'm very, very passionate about. Is just be nice to one another because we're all here for a bit of fun. Volt Switch is one of the best electric type moves created. You're not wrong. We're a small community, but we're very proud to all be together. We are very, very kind to each other, aren't we? And let's keep it that way forever. We don't need the coin case this time, so we're going to go straight into Arrival number 4. I say we're small, we've got 5,000 people in this community now, which is amazing. When I started the channel, I'd have been happy with like 100 views on one video once. Thunderbolt really is overpowered. I don't know why I'm thinking of using other moves. Reflect. I'm glad I pronounced it correctly. I have a little bit of an issue saying Z sounds. I don't know why. Probably too many B's. The bees! Have a good time at work. Thanks for popping in, Seth. Now, I was talking with a couple of the lovely moderators in this chat on my break there, and we were thinking, how about we do the legendary birds back-to-back on stream tomorrow? So we could do Ho-Oh and Lugia as a double stream tomorrow. Because the next video is slightly delayed, unfortunately. Because the Tangela run, goodness me, it was terrible. Absolutely terrible. I reviewed the footage, and full disclosure, I didn't use the right move there. That's the full disclosure. I didn't take Mega Drain when I should have done. I like to think I can remember the people who chat, Cole. Like, I remember your very first comment. Because you were talking about an old shared workplace. But all you people mean the world to me. So I try and remember as much as I can about every single person. Because I feel it would be doing all of you a disservice if I just phoned it in. Sorry, one of my moderators has just said there's no I in community, and I spelt it out in my head, and there is an I in community. I know I'm dyslexic, but you don't need to take advantage of me like that. Coughing. The message is good, but the optics of that, not so good. Let's grab the card key, let's grab the TM that we're never going to use, because it's force of habit at this point. Dig out of there. One reset so far is not bad at all. You're not wrong there, Dehu. How are you on this Sunday? I hope you're having a great weekend. You're not wrong there. There isn't a Wii either, Topaz Fox. Oh, I've seen people recognise a few of the chatters here. There is a you in community, and that's all for you, for all you lovely people. God, we're getting cheesy, aren't we? And I love it. My cat has just woken up. So I really hope he's not going to pester me now. Let's Thunderbolt the Houndour. Thunderbolt the Coughing. And Thunderbolt the Houndoom into next week as well. This is just one-shot city at the moment. Cat, you don't want to be going in that cupboard. You might not get out. I'm going to have to pause the timer a very quick second. Hello, cat. What do you want? Don't flinch at me for stroking you. Come on. You don't want to be under my desk. Well, the smelly feet have been. Do you want to go out for a bit, gorgeous? Cat break over and done with. Let us carry on. Did we get the pink bow? I hope we did. Let's check the bag. Yes, we did. Mods, just ban the Minecraft person, please. No time for any of that nonsense. Get out of here. I don't have a webcam to show the kitty, unfortunately. The kitty wanted to go out, but if he comes back in through the window, I will definitely tell him that you all love him. I'll get a picture of him for next stream as well, not for next stream because that's tomorrow, but next time I'm live after tomorrow, I'll get a picture of him. He's such a cute black cat. He just invaded the house one day as well. We kept the window open and suddenly there was a cat inside and he's not left since. If a mod could try and remove that Minecraft person from the Discord as well, please. Because we don't need that kind of person there. That would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, he showed up one day. Took a couple of weeks to get the courage to jump down off the windowsill, never left since. And now he's the most spoilt cat in all of Lancashire. Now we absolutely need the Nevermelt Ice. We haven't used many items at all, have we? There are items in this game. I think cats do definitely communicate. And, like, say, this person feeds us. Let's say hello to them more. So that's absolutely what happened with my cat. There was another cat that pops around, but the RSPCA took them away during the very cold snap we had in Feb. Combination of Hidden Power and Thunderbolt should be perfect for this gym. Our cat is very, very greedy. That is a good point. There are a lot of Dark-type cats. Hadn't thought about that until now. That is very true about cats being mischievous and not listening to anybody. My cat doesn't listen to me. Shouldn't have any issues at all here. Raichu is still doing very well even with its experienced group. I'd love a fairy cat as well. She didn't heal. That's what we needed. We don't have a Jinx on screen at the moment, Peach. Getting Lucas Calcium there. Get the Max Elixir. Go through the Whirlpool of Doom. And let's get our clear time of 55 minutes and 5 seconds. I enjoy the new Pokemon games. They get a lot of hate. And they are unfinished messes, but they're my unfinished messes. Gonna get a call from Professor Elm. And thank you so much again for the $2 super chat, Sora Donald Goofy. What is my favourite gen of Pokemon? Probably Gen 2. I really do love this generation. I love Gen 3. I didn't quite enjoy Gen 4. And I must go back to Gen 5 at some point. Oh dear, wrong Pokemon. So we can't use any... We can use one more calcium. Let's get a calcium. Let's get Carbos. And then let us carry on towards the Pokemon League. So we're all vitamined up as best we can for now. We'll take the heal here for the pseudo-victory road. And then we can fly on the back of Kenya, back to New Bug Town, and carry on going. I don't have a repel on. Shoot. There we go, fix that. I've played a few ROM hacks, not many though, I've got to be honest. Grab our next rare candy. I did like Crystal Clear, and I'm having a look at Kalos Crystal. Yeah, if there was some kind of balloon Pokemon that kidnapped children, that definitely would be evil. Got a name sort of drifting in and out of my brain for it as well. Want to try and get up to level 50-ish for the league. Driftymon, yes. You're absolutely correct there, Driftymon. Ice and Electric is such a good combination together. Honchkrone's very smart, definitely didn't take after me then. Don't you attack me quickly, Espeon, you Peskeon. It does sound like a vagrant Digimon. Absol is the disaster Pokemon. And Absol, I believe, alerts people of disasters as opposed to creating the disasters themselves. Absol is a good boy. Good morning, Kyle. How are you today? Level 52. Grab the final max elixir. And make our way into the road of victory. The repels. Oh, for goodness sake. There we go. Enjoy your wedges with your curry. Just going to have to hope that 149 HP is enough to get through this battle. Can't paralyze me if I'm already paralyzed. That's the risk we take with Rival 5 and his Magneton. And we'll say thank you to the HM friends. So it's a big thank you to Kenya, to Abra, to Psyduck, and merci to Paris. And of course, thank you to all of you green-named HM friends in the chat as well. We'll grab our full restores. We'll now quickly sort the bag out to make it make a little bit more sense for my little brain. Let's move that up there, that up there, that up there. Get rid of these. Put an ether up there. Where's the elixir? There it is. And the max elixir is going to be hiding from me just down there. And then we'll also use the PP up on Thunderbolt. I don't mind curry. I don't eat it very often, though. I'm more a potato person than a rice person. One shot on the Xatu, and didn't Xatu do well last week? Headbutt on the Jinx to take care of that in one hit. Executor, we will hidden power the hell out of you. Back to the Thunderbolt for the Slowbro. Finalement, Xatu. We had the one set reset at price of all people. He froze hacked us. And so at this point, I'm just going to say goodbye to Quick Attack and hello to Return. So we've got a flinching move and a very powerful normal type move as well. And let's carry on. He did do it twice, but we managed to survive on the second turn. One shot on the Fortress, let's go. Yes, a very rare price W there, actually. A cheese omelette for breakfast. Omelette du fromage. You have lost to Janine Snowy. For shame. She can get you with confusion. I got very lucky on the run that I did, where I was slower than her. That's all you can say. Yes. I loved Dexter's Lab as a kid. I also loved Dial M for Monkey. The middle act of it. Yes, Johnny Bravo was fantastic. Ha! Sand attack failed. Get in the bin, Karen. Wrong move. Petal Dance is fine. I didn't mind the Powder Puff Girls as a child. Ed, Ed and Eddie was fantastic. Yo-yo, ya-ya. I loved Rolf. I felt him on such a spiritual level. My favourite character in Ed, Ed and Eddie had to be Johnny 2x4. My day is very good, thank you, not Chase. How is your day? I think everybody should have a plank. $105.10 through the league. That is a very, very good time. Just shows how bad Pichu is. And pausing the timer at 105.26. Have a little swig of drink. And you know what? Normally we take a break here. but let's just carry on, shall we? Unpausing the timer at 1:05:26. But before we do, I had a notification I needed to check. Pleasant Pixie, if you are here in the chats, thank you for following me on the threads. Has anyone else joined threads? Let's get the SS tickets. And we say thank you to Kenya Abrasida Comparis, who had a lovely little rest in the Costa del PC box. Back to Goldenrod we go. 1, 2, 3. And we need 2 irons. And a HP up. Toss these 2 proteins that we didn't get around to using. Yes, to Boxidorm. I like that. Oh, I did buy proteins instead of irons. It's fine. We can't afford them now. Threads is the Instagram-style Twitter. Dip our heads in Olivine Pokemon Center. And let's do a surf. Yes, Courage the Cowardly Dog was fantastic. Although that mask that he had was originally going to be a gun. Until someone at the network said, no, let's keep it a bit friendlier than that, shall we? This is one of 3 battles in the game where it doesn't matter if you win or lose, but if you're losing against Stanley, then you have bigger problems in life. No, thank you, I don't want a metal coat. Teleport over, stick on a super repel. And of course, the first thing we do in Kanto is the last thing we do in Johto. We're getting a rare candy, this time from the chairman of the Pokemon fan club. Jesus Christ, Luca. Jesus Christ. Thank you so much for the £20 super chat. Soul Link whenever you like. But not today because I'm mid-run. Grab those leftovers. Thank you so much, Luca. Enjoy your time at the top of the screen. And Luca is an up-and-coming challenge runner here on the YouTube. So if you want to follow him, or should I say subscribe to him, then click his username and do go and subscribe. You won't regret it for one moment. He is live on Tuesday doing Electrode only in Pokemon Crystal. I've never done a Soul Link before. And anyway, I've heard you're going on holiday, Luke, so save your money, for the love of God, please. Enjoy your time on holiday, whenever it may be as well. And let's now beat up Erica. I hope I've got enough hidden powers left. I've got other things covering my PP at the moment. That sounds rude out of context. Let's never say it like that again. I had a big bit of stats covering my PowerPoints for the run. Half a soul link, that definitely counts. Oh no, healing loop on Bellossom. Erica, we wrecked her. And now we go to my least favourite part of this entire game. We are doing Nugget Bridge. Oh, aren't we the privileged ones? Don't you just love a bit of Nugget Bridge on a Sunday afternoon? We're not even there yet and I'm complaining. Oh, nuts. Note to self, do not bump into this hiker. We don't want to say Heidi hi to Heidi either. There we go, we're through both of those horrible, horrible spinners. Yes, bidey. Oh, bum, I didn't pick up the max repel. We're going to have to repel twice for this section. Taste of your Zap Cannon. This is a family-friendly channel, mate. Yes, we fly and we don't go into the Pokemon Center. This part, I've done it hundreds of times, yet I still clench up because I am so worried about getting the movement wrong. He did threaten to electrocute a human being. He's twinned with Lance. Yes, but if he misses, that just means he's electrocuting some poor sod elsewhere. Dave in accounting gets the blaster Zap Cannon instead of the perpetrator. Yes, poor Dave. I'm loving this Sunday stream. It's far more chaotic than my weekday streams, and I'm all for it. You know a stream is good when your cheeks are hurting from smiling, and that's exactly what's happening today, so thank you to everybody in the chat. Yes, not Dave, no! He was one day from retirement. This just in. Kanto Power Plant's manager under investigation for Zap Cannoning an employee. Dave from accounting was one day from retirement when a stray Zap Cannon meant for the person who stole the machine part went and landed on his face. We'll have more at 6 after the weather. It is always the last day. That's such a weird trope, isn't it? Oh, nuts. I need a new controller. I've worn out the up button on this one too much. We've got a Wii here, and it didn't take more than a wee while to knock it out. Same with the other Paris, and now we've got Big Paris, and that's just as weak. Oh dear, Paris. I can't wait for you to get your run. It's going to be terrible. It is just for RMG reasons. We're doing that to manipulate the red fight later on. Please don't read into the rules where I say RNG manipulation isn't allowed, because that is now just a blatant lie, clearly. I have such a soft spot for the Rhyhorn line after its run. Charmeleon did well as well, and... what? Hang on, where's Ivysaur? Did he just miss the memo that he was supposed to have the mid-stage Kanto starters? Yeah, it is stuck in Pokemon Home. Rhyhorn is budget Ivysaur confirmed. Right, so let's surf to assert our dominance over Misty and get on with it. We have a gold deduct here that's not very gold. If only somebody else used that joke in a much better way in an upcoming video. Luke. Oh, I'm in such a good mood this afternoon, and it's thanks to all of you lovely people. It's having a bit of a rotten day, so I thought do a stream, hang out with you lovely people, and it's absolutely done the trick. Let's take on Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. No, you, Luke. And no, you, everybody else in chat as well. We're going to return this Espeon to sender with a critical hit that may or may not have mattered there. We'll say goodbye to Mr. Mime. And we'll say goodbye to Alakazam. Wham bam, thank you, man, with the Alakazam. 35 seconds for Sabrina. What a pushover. That's quicker than what we get with Janine. Maybe we should start calling Sabrina everyone's favourite pushover instead. Oh, let's do that movement again, shall we? Off to Vermilion we go. Do a heal even though we don't need it. For PP purposes, of course. And we get a random encounter with a Tentacool. But that's going to get us up to level 62 for the gym. Excellent. We've had so many random encounters in this run. And only about half of them have been because I've not remembered to use a repel. The other half were at the beginning. The game was still stingy and didn't show us shiny. This battle we are going to swap to the Purrs Cure Berry to cure our Purses in case we get Magnetoned. Why am I Thunderbolting? Oh dear. That was the wrong move. That could have screwed us over for the rest of the battle. Wouldn't it be interesting to see an Electrode run round Johto? Ha! Zap kind of missed. We need to say a little word in memorial of Dave in accounting, who got hit by that stray Zap Cannon 3 towns over. He was a good man, was Dave. Unlike this Tentacool, goodness sake. Right, repel. Use one, Squidge. They're there for a reason. Yes, Poliwag and Ditto had almost identical cries. Oh, for God's sakes. Maybe taking the break before Kanto is the play in future. Hello, 3Drill. How are you? Yes. Hello, B-Drill 1. Hello, B-Drill 2. And hello, B-Drill 3. I wish Electabuzz was better too. The Pokemon I really wish was better was Hypno. Snowy, that does happen a fair bit, I've got to be honest. You forget the strength or the repels or both. This is true, they can't even investigate that stolen Pokemon. They need to get their stuff together. Hypno was one of my very first runs. I reckon I could shave about half an hour off its time if I play it better now. I'm being challenged in my ear by one of the mod team to do the Hypno redo. But nobody likes Hypno. Nobody will watch. Peachleaf, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat in memorial of Dave from accounting 1956 to 2023. Very, very much missed. Oh, poor Dave. Poor Dave. He didn't know what hit him. It was over in a flash. Poor Dave. We're gonna call the Ho-Oh Dave tomorrow on stream in memoriam of him. Taken too soon, but he did get reincarnated as the bird. Yes, that is a contribution to the wake call. He will rise like a phoenix out of the ashes. In the meantime, we're going to electrocute a bumhead fire duck to death. Hypno stole children in Gen 3 Savvy Islands plot, I know that much. Yes, thoughts and prayers with Dave's family in this tragic time. We are going to look at getting Zap Cannon banned, but, you know, the underground market for that kind of TM is still going to be rife regardless. Excuse me. Rife regardless. And it is time for everyone's favourite pushover in this mess of whatever the heck is going on stream today. Lincoln, you'll miss it. There's Janine, all done. The line prefers to eat children's streams, therefore it's not allowed out of certain routes anymore. And let's go to Blue's Duplo Fort. We're going to clip the wings off this Pidgeot. We're going to hidden power the Rhydon. And then we're going to return this Alakazam to sender. That's why we have a physical move. Executor, more like get to Hecutor. That's terrible. Oh no, Healing Loop with the Leech Seed. Stop drinking me, Executor. Thank goodness it's only Gyarados left. If he had a Focus Sash, I would have been very disappointed. Right, let's open up the bag, full restore, and we'll also max Elixir, and at the same time we will get the leftovers. Give them that, we'll PP up a random move, let's do Hidden Power, because why not? Bring the rare candies up to the top, and let's go and have a little chat with Professor Oak, who we haven't seen in about an hour and 20 minutes. Hello, Oak. Yes, I've got 16 badges in an hour and 20 minutes. Aren't you proud? No, you're not. You just want to whinge about my decks. Well, I'm leaving then. Goodbye. There is the focus band in the fighting dojo. For goodness sake, Squidge, repel. You've got them there. Use them. Use your brain. Fly and dip into the PMC so that we can get our teleport spot. Didn't get ledged to death. Teleport back. Yes, Focus Band doesn't always activate. You're not wrong there. It is 10%. I tried it on Sneasel and it just didn't work for me. Because Sneasel gets eliminated by just like a light breeze. Try and get our current level with our current stats, and we'll chop and change things from there. Please reflect. No, straight for the Psychic. Our Pichu runtime was bad. It was depressing is what it was. And we get paralysed. Let's now use some rare candies. No, we don't want a rare candy side up. Gonna go up to level 68, set a save state, and let's try again. You know what? I'm gonna try return on this thing. Yeah, there we go. Returns the play. It's that Peskeon that's the problem at the moment. And we get paralysed again. So we know we return on this. He's reflected, which is interesting. We're at full health for the Snorlax. Gonna use more rare candies. And also, I doubt we're gonna use Headbutt. We're gonna use this in... Can we really call it in memory of Dave? When it's what killed him off. But we're gonna do it anyway. We've taught Zap Cannon, just why not? Why the heck not? Yes, we're going to avenge Dave. Please don't backseat with the move selections. He's double amnesia'd. Let's go at 4 levels. Raichu isn't seen as very good, Ian. I used the wrong move there. It doesn't matter, though. How does return fare against this? Badly, because I pressed the wrong move. Let's take a reset, shall we? Thunderbolt on the Espeon. Reflect is fine, because we're going to Zap Cannon this Snorlax into next week. And he still managed to get the Amnesia off. Oh, nuts. Bad roll there. This pesky Snorlax. Let's try again. KVM, I've asked you once to not backseat. Please don't backseat. It doesn't matter what you would do. This is my run. Are we going to get the Blizzard Freeze again? No, we're not. We're going to knock it out in one shot. Should be faster than Lazard. And 1:28:07. Don't apologise for missing the live stream, Malik. It's available as a replay for you at your viewing pleasure. But I am very, very good, thank you. How are you? I now need to get my leaderboard all generated up. Which should only take a very quick second. Get the times up. This is Raichu with an 01:28:07. Let's save that and close that, and then run the script. And with any luck now, if we go over to the leaderboard section of OBS, which is hiding from me, we get a blank screen. Fantastic. There we go. 8th place for Raichu. So 8th place for the Raichu with a 1:28:07. Welcome into Big Boss Sands. How are you today? So that is faster than Ursaring, faster than Dodrio. And who do we have on page 2 of this leaderboard, I wonder? We have plenty of Pokemon that Raichu was faster than. Goodness me. And Macargo, I am so proud of getting a 2:51, getting under 3 hours. But this is how the leaderboard stands at the moment for the streams. Yes, when 1:30 is no longer good enough, Zangoose and Walrein, along with Celebi, just really knocked it out of the park. But, unfortunately, that's all I've got time for today. It was a very quick impromptu stream, but I have had an awful lot of fun. I hope you have as well. It's always a pleasure doing the streams. So thank you to Sora Donald Goofy for the $4 in total super chat, for the £20 from Lucas Plays, and to Peachly for the $4.99 super chat. It has been a pleasure as always. If you enjoyed this video and run, please do think about leaving a like so that more people can see the VOD. I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place at 2 PM for Ho-Oh and Lugia in one big stream. Have a great Sunday, everybody. I'll see you all very soon.